Welcome back to the Falcons franchise here on Madden 23 as we head out of the bye week to Houston to take on the Texans. We're rocking all red in this one. So let's get started here. Desmond Ridder under pressure. He's going to be sacked on the first play from scrimmage. So now 2nd and 23 and Ridder gets in his bag. He's going to let this one fly to Kyle Pitts. He's going to take it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. Now I'm a complete idiot because they got called for roughing the passer, and I accepted the penalty. I mean, I clearly just like living my life on hard mode, but it didn't matter as we get the Pitts on the next play for the touchdown. Falcons take a 7-0 lead. And then on the first play for the Texans offensively, the man named Grady Jarrett gets the sack there. Now 3rd and 16, Mills gets run down by Lorenzo Carter and Arnold Ebiketie. And the Texans end up punting it. And then a few plays later, Kyle Pitts gets his 2nd touchdown of the game. Falcons are up 14-0 early on the Texans. So now the Texans go 3 and out. And now here is Rojo getting the first down on 3rd and 12. Then a few plays later, Ridder going to dump it off to Mad Max Williams. He's going to get up to the 27-yard line. Younghoe Koo would end up kicking a field goal to make it 17-0. It ain't looking good for the Texans early on, but they convert in 3rd and 10 as N'Keal Harry gets across the 50, nearly breaks that for a touchdown. That leads to a Texans field goal to make it 17-3. And then here's Rojo on 2nd and 3. He gets a block down the field, and he is gone like a girl in a country song. Word to my boy Nitro Drive. 24-3 now. Now Mills gonna throw right side. He is intercepted by Corey Ballantyne, trying to get that to Harry. And then Ridder gonna let this one fly to B. Ryan. Brian Edwards makes the grab in the end zone for the touchdown. It is 31-3 now. This one is just looking really gross right now as Kareem Hunt makes the grab here on 3rd and 1. And then here is a big throw down the field and it's caught. John Mechie gonna get to the 1-yard line. That would set up Kareem Hunt punching it into the end zone for the touchdown to make it 31-9. But then Corey Ballantyne would block the ensuing extra point. So it's 31-9. And then Ridder looking down the field. He is going to find Calvin Ridley, who gets up to the 41. That lead to Younghoe Koo kicking a 59-yard field goal that goes just over the crossbar. And it's 31-9 at the half. So now Texans with the football here. 3rd and 10. Mills going to throw across his body, and he is going to find Brevin Jordan, who gets up to the 37-yard line. So the Texans still showing some fight here. And here's Mechie over the middle. He gets inside the 15 up to the 11. That'd lead to a field goal to make it 34-12. But then here's Cordell Patterson getting a big run on the read option, and he takes it up to the 49-yard line. Then 3rd and 12. Here's a wide open Drake London. And Drake gonna get up to the 28-yard line. Then 1st and 10, little screen pass to Rojo. He's gonna try to dive into the end zone, but he's knocked out at the 1. And then Tyler Algier would punch it in for the touchdown to make it 41-12. So a big blowout here in Houston, but the Texans not gonna give up here. Davis Mills under pressure, lets this one fly into double coverage, and somehow N'Keal Harry comes down with it. He gets up to the 17-yard line. Then Kareem Hunt would get his 2nd touchdown of the game to make it 41-19. Then 4th quarter, and the Falcons are still throwing the ball here. Kyle Pitts gets his 3rd touchdown of the game. So it's 48-19 Falcons. Texans would get one more touchdown in garbage time as N'Keal Harry catches it into the back of the end zone. But it's 48-26 as your final as the Falcons win. Another one, Desmond Ridder, 15 of 18. 294 yards and 4 touchdowns. Rojo, 200 yards on the ground and a touchdown as well. Hunt had 2 touchdowns, of course, for the Texans. And Kyle Pitts with 3 touchdowns, 6 catches with 146 yards. And now Ronald Jones has a chance to become a superstar dev in the upcoming game against Buffalo. And the Bills, definitely one of the best teams in the AFC right now. And here's Josh Allen rolling out to his left. He's under pressure. He gets hit hard by Jalen Smith. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 21. He's going to let it fly, looking for Stephon Diggs, but Casey Hayward makes a big play, picking it off, and he'd get a really good return out of this one, up to the Buffalo 39, and that'd lead to Desmond Ridder letting it fly to Drake London, who gets inside the 10, and then Ridder, right side, going to find London for the touchdown, as the Falcons take an early 7-0 lead. So now Buffalo has the football here. Allen throwing across his body, and he's going to find OJ the Juice Man Howard, but he's going to cough the football up after a big hit by Richie Grant. Derwin James picks it up and gets up to the 36. Now 3rd and 9 for Ritter and company. He's going to let it fly to B-Rye. Brian Edwards gets to the 21. 3rd and goal. Ritter over the middle finds London for their second connection of the game for a touchdown. And the Falcons up 14-0 over the Bills here. Then 3rd and 1, Allen gonna get stripped by Richie Grant, his second forced fumble of the game. Carl Nassib picks this one up and he takes it to the casa. So it's 21-0 and the route is on here in the second quarter. But you know Josh Allen ain't going down like that. He's gonna make a completion there. And 2nd and 5, over the middle to the Juice Man, trying to get his daily dose of vitamin C, as O.J. Howard gets inside the 20. Then 2nd and 8, O.J. the Juice Man in the back of the end zone for the touchdown to make it 21-7. So Buffalo still showing some fight here, even though they're down early. But Kyle Pitts gonna make the grab here to get up to the 49-yard line. Younghoe Koo would end up kicking a field goal to make it 24-7. And then 2nd and 4 for the Bills here from the 44. Allen throws across his body, and this time he pays for it. A.J. Terrell with the pick, and he's going to take this one all the way to the residence to make it 31-7, as this is just a complete and utter blowout at this point. And now Josh Allen going to let this one fly. Again, not a very good throw. Casey Hayward with his second pick of the game. And then that would lead to Ritter looking down the field over the middle to B-Rye, and he's going to get down quickly so Younghoe Koo can kick a field goal from 55 yards out, and it is good. So the Falcons looking like they're going to get another blowout when they're up 34-7 at the half. Second half here, Falcons with the football, and Rojo going to get a big run into Buffalo territory up to the 41. 3rd and 15, Ritter over the middle, very dangerous throw, but Drake London comes up with it. Then 3rd and goal, right over the middle, he's going to find Cordarrelle Patterson for the touchdown. And not much would happen after that. The Falcons win this one 41-7. Hell of a game for Ritter. He had 3 touchdowns in this one. Josh Allen, 1 touchdown, 4 picks. Very poor performance by him in this one. And O.J. Howard, 7 catches, 120 yards, and a touchdown. Drake London, 7 catches, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Ronald Jones becomes the superstar to have after getting over 150 total yards. No touchdowns in this game. But now we have a tough matchup against the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champion Indianapolis Colts. And they got a new guy at quarterback here, Myles Fox, the rookie out of Notre Dame. They picked him 32nd overall, and he won the starting job over Matt Ryan, surprisingly enough. So now here are the Falcons, and Desmond Ridder going to be picked off, trying to force it to London, and Kenny Moore gets the pick, and he's down in Falcons territory up to the 39. So here's Fox letting it fly over the middle to Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get inside the 20 up to the 17. That would lead to a field goal, except we get called for roughing the kicker. So now Jonathan Taylor going to fight his way into the end zone, running over Lorenzo Carter on the way for the touchdown. And it's 7-0 Colts early on. But now here's Rojo, coming off a big game last week, a couple of big games that is, gets the first down up to the 46. Now a screen pass to Rojo, he gets some blocks, and he's going to get all the way down to the 32-yard line. Now Ritter on 1st and 10, letting it fly to Pitts. Kyle Pitts going to get inside the 10 up to the 6. And then 4th and goal, quick throw over the middle, and Drake London makes the grab for the touchdown. And we have ourselves a tie ball game here at 7 apiece. So now Colts football, 2nd and 15, big throw right side. Richie James is up to the 45-yard line, now 3rd and 8. Fox looking over the middle, and a nice throw that time to Joe Reed, the former Charger. That would lead to a Tyler Bass field goal to make it 10-7. So now the Falcons with the ball. Here's Rojo on the screen once again. He's going to get tackled just short of the 50. That would lead to a Younghoe Koo field goal to tie it up at 10. Now here's Nyheim Hines on 2nd and 4. He's going to pick up the first down up to the 45. And now here's Fox looking down the field. He has all day to throw, and he lets it fly. And he's nearly picked off by Hayward, but is caught by Michael Pittman. They call it a touchdown. And now the Colts take the lead 17-10. But the Falcons have some time. But then Calvin Ridley's going to cough up the football, and it is picked up by Stephon Gilmore. So now, very next play, Fox going to dump this one off to Mo Alley Cox. He takes a big hit from Derwin James. Derwin picks it up, and he's going to get a really good return before Hines pushes him out at the 46. So now Ritter gets another opportunity here. He dumps it over the middle to Ridley, and he's going to get up to the 22. And that would end up leading to a Younghoe Koo field goal from 39 yards out to make it 17-13 at the half. So things not looking as easy for the Falcons this time around after 2 blowout victories. But here's Desmond Ridder on the read option. Ridder gonna get some blocks down the field from Drake London, and he's gonna get all the way down to the 1-yard line before Gilmore takes him down. I did challenge it and failed the challenge, but very next play, we're just gonna sneak it in with Ridder, and the Falcons take a 20-17 lead. But the Colts not going out like that as Nyheim Hines runs up the middle. For some reason, Jonathan Taylor didn't play the second half at all. And then Tyler Bash just completely shanks this field goal. Patterson decides to just kneel it, and we get great field position here as Ridder goes left side to Drake London up to the 17-yard line. And that would end up leading to Rojo running up the middle and fighting his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Falcons take a 27-17 lead. So now Rigoberto Sanchez going to punt this one away in the fourth quarter, and Cordero Patterson, you know, he's not what he once was, but he's still got some speed, and he's going to find his way down the right sideline all the way to the end zone for the touchdown on the punt return. So the Falcons have a 3-possession lead with 7:30 to go. I mean, you think this game is over, but again, you got to remember what team we're using here as Pittman gets the first down there. Now here's a throw right side to Joe Reed. He's going to get tackled just short of the 20. Then on 3rd and 1, Joe Reed makes the grab. Rashad Fenton tries to tackle him, but Reed able to get into the end zone for the touchdown. We have ourselves a 10-point game. Now 3rd and 10, Ridder going to take a sack as Chase Winovich gets to him. And now 4th and 10, for some reason we sent a blitz and it costs us dearly as Joe Reed burns Richie Grant for the touchdown. So all of a sudden now we have a 3-point game. 3rd and 4, Falcons trying to run the clock out here, and Rojo going to be tackled short of the first down marker. And here we go, folks. 4th and 12, Joe Reed makes a big grab in the Falcons territory, and that might be long enough for Tyler Bass, except on 1st and 10, Fox going to take a sack as Rashad Fenton gets into the backfield on the blitz. So now it's a 63-yard attempt for Tyler Bass, and he just straight up shanks it. Just completely shanks it, and the Falcons escape 34-31. Myles Fox had a hell of a game, 28 of 45, 302 yards and 3 touchdowns. Ridder, 18 of 25, 146 yards, a touchdown and a pick. But most importantly, he got the dub. We played the Bucs twice, we played the Panthers twice, and now for the first time this season, we take on the New Orleans Saints. So 3rd and 1, Alvin Kamara gonna push his way forward up to the 50-yard line. And that would set up a long field goal for Will Lutz, and it was long enough, it just goes off the upright. So the Saints come away with nothing. Now 3rd and 4, Ridder hit as he throws, and that's going to be incomplete. So the Falcons have to punt it away. Now here's Winston going left side to Taysom Hill, now playing tight end full time for the Saints. He gets the first. Then Kamara on the read option breaks a tackle, and he's going to get past the 20, and that set up Kamara pushing his way to the end zone for the touchdown. The Saints take an early 7-0 lead. Now 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Ridder going to let it fly. Finds Calvin Ridley. Ridley going to get past the 49 up to the 50. But then later on in the drive, I mean, this is just a great play by Marshawn Lattimore. Not really much that Ridder could have done there. And the Saints take over. But then 3rd and 9, Arnold Ebiketie going to get the sack. And that leads to a punt. And then here's Calvin Ridley on a big play here, getting down the right sideline. But the Honey Badger able to stop him at the 41. And then 1st and 10, that's just a bad throw. That was a bad decision altogether. This one's picked off up to the 20-yard line for the Saints. The Falcons would hold, however, and now offensively they're back on the field. Ridder going to get a nice run around the sideline up to the 35. That'd lead to a Younghoe Koo field goal to make it 7-3 at the half. So a very low-scoring game for the standard of this series so far. But our offense has to get it together in the second half. They'd have an opportunity to do so, but then Ridder going to throw an interception as he was under pressure. The Honey Badger gets that one, and Matthews up to the 24. So now here's Chris Olave on the grab. Olave going to get up to the 1-yard line. That would end up leading to a Will Lutz field goal after the Falcons defense holds. So now it's 10-3. And now here's Ridder letting it fly to B-Rye. Brian Edwards up to the 46. And 3rd and 6, another throw to B-Rye. And he's going to fight his way forward up to the 38. Then a handoff to Rojo up the middle. Rojo gets inside the 15. And that would lead to another Younghoe Koo field goal to make it 10-6. So low scoring game, but still relatively close at this point. Now we're into the fourth quarter. And Winston with a big throw right side to Olave. That'd lead to a 3rd and 2. He throws it right side. Adam Troutman gets both feet in bounds for the Saints touchdown. So now it's 17-6. And now the Falcons offense really has to wake up here as Ritter lets it fly right side. Caught by Kyle Pitts. He's going to stiff arm Lattimore, but the Honey Badger with a big hit right there at the 32. Now 2nd and 3, thrown over the middle to Patterson. And then 3rd and 15, Ritter lets this one fly and is intercepted once again. Joejuan Williams with the 2nd pick of the game. And now the Saints trying to run the clock out here. And Caden Potts going to take this one all the way to the Casa. Terrell can't force him out in time. And now it's 24-6. Saints, they're looking like they're going to win this one. Falcons get a garbage time touchdown to Patterson there, but it'd be too little too late as the Saints win this one 24-12. And a rough outing for Desmond Ritter, 19-32, 280 yards, 1 touchdown, and 4 picks. So a rough one for him for sure. So now we take a look at the standings. The Bengals on top of the AFC North, 11-2, and they are in the playoffs. Browns and Steelers are up there as well. Jags at 6-6 lead the AFC South. Tennessee not doing too well, as you can see. Buffalo at 7-5 in the AFC East. They're on top of the division and looking like they're going to win it. Chargers are 7-5, looking to win the division once again. And then the Packers in the NFC North at 10-2, looking like they're going to win their division. Vikings 7-5. We're 9-3 on top of our division, but Tampa's starting to make a little bit of a comeback. The Saints have won 5 straight after starting 0-7. The Commanders at 9-3 on top of the NFC East. The Giants are up there as well. And in the West, the Seahawks 8-4. So the rebuild going well in Seattle right now. The rest of the teams not doing too well at the moment. As we take a look at the playoff picture, the Bengals are the 1 seed in the AFC, Bills are 2, Chargers are 3, the Jaguars are 4, Browns are 5, Steelers 6, and the Chiefs are at 7. And in the NFC, the Packers have the 1 seed, the Commanders have the 2 seed, we have the 3 seed, the Seahawks are at the 4, Vikings 5, Giants 6, and the Lions are at 7. So playoff picture looking a whole lot different on both sides. And next up for us, we got the Vikings on the road. Then we play at home against the Saints. Then we go to Chicago. We head to Tennessee for Week 17. And in the final game, we take on the current 1 seed in the NFC, the Packers. So if you're hyped for the next video, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well. Turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload, you guys will be notified. And we're going to keep this mofo rolling here on Cas Crate Gaming. If you want to see more from the channel, check out the playlist and the video in front of you.